Jason says, I'm currently in the Syndication Academy 2.0, and I was wanting to know all of the different features and benefits in the mastermind that you don't get in the academy. Is this all of the different training you offer in the mastermind? If I join the mastermind, can I get a discount for the cost of the academy? Okay, so first of all, the mastermind, you have direct access to my partners and I, as well as all the other members of the group, which we have a lot of really savvy marketers and agency owners and SEOs and such in our group. But you also have direct access to all of us, to where you can ask us questions in the Facebook group at any time. We're in there answering questions often. Plus, we each host our own separate webinars inside the mastermind. They're bi-weekly webinars. So every 2 weeks, each one of us hosts our own webinar. So you get to come ask us questions at length during the webinars. Like, you can post questions ahead of time for the webinars. We'll do site audits. We'll, look at your SEO, your, on-page stuff, off-page stuff. We'll help you with projects if you need it. Plus, like I said, you get to, come ask me stuff, or Marco stuff, or Adam, or Hernan, or Chris, any one of us. So there's a lot of benefits in there that just we don't provide anywhere else. We'll go as deep into, whatever subject you want to go into, and that's one of the things that we can't do in a free setting like this or in any of our other groups. So the mastermind is definitely where you want to be if you want to get all that, as well as Syndication Academy is included in that. So you can cancel your Syndication Academy account if you join the mastermind, because it's included in that, as well as all of our products under $300. Anything over $300, you get a significant discount. So there's a ton of benefits to be in the mastermind. Anybody else want to add?
Yeah, I would just say, Jason, if you just started Syndication Academy, if you're just getting into it, then contact support and we'll refund whatever you paid for Syndication Academy, and you can apply it towards, however you want to work that out, we'll work it out for you. We always do. Why? Because membership has its privileges. So that's why we do things the way we do. And yes, I mean, above all else is this group of people, like-minded people, who are working towards what we call POFU, position of fuck you, where you have the kind of power and money where you can pick and choose your clients. Your clients come to you instead of you going knocking on doors on $500 clients who are a pain in the ass. So rather than doing all of that, you get all of this training, you get the mindset training, you get the how-to, you get all of the collective knowledge, and then you have almost 6 years of webinars. Now, some of them, of course, are dated, but we're now doing webinars every week. It's either Bradley or me. Like, we take every other Thursday. You got Hernan, you got Adam, you got Chris. Everyone is giving you their perspective and their take on things. So you get all of these different points of view, all of these different experiences coming to you and helping you in whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. So it's not just what you get as far as training, it's the people and the relationships, the networking that you can do inside the mastermind. Like, I know people who are working together in different projects, and we tell people, become the big fish in a little pond. But then some of them go on to, and I'm not going to mention his name, for example, to dominate in the Fort Worth area. And then you got another one in Minneapolis, St. Paul, the Twin Cities. You got someone in the dirty South, right? South Carolina, Georgia area, who are dominating, who may have started as the big fish in the little pond, or became the little fish in the big fish in the little pond, but then they moved to a bigger pond. So that we're always pushing you. We're always encouraging people that growth means you go and you make more money until you reach that point where you say, okay, I'm at POFU. This is where I want to be. This is how I want to do it. And if I choose not to work tomorrow, I can do that because the process and the systems and everything else that I've gained through being in the mastermind will take care of me not being there. The system is there, so I don't have to be there. And I mean, just the way that this happens and how this happens and how people finally are able to step away and say, man, now I can spend time with my family. Now I can relax. Now I can do the things I want to do rather than having to do the things that I have to do, things that I must with no other choice. So I think that's just one of the greater things about the mastermind is that mindset, that POFU, You're going after that POFU. You get on that path, and it becomes your magnificent obsession, right? Thank you, C.T. Fletcher, for that. But it becomes your magnificent obsession. You're going after that. And there is nothing that can get in your way of achieving that POFU. That's when you know that you're there, and that's what we're there for.
So just because you brought up CT, and we don't have a lot of questions, so I know we've got time. When we did the interview with CT Fletcher, I'll never forget, I created this text document. It's been on my desktop ever since. And hopefully nobody gets offended, because CT Fletcher likes to cuss a lot and say, but here's the quotes that struck me when we were really, it was Marco interviewing him. I was on the webinar, but it was really Marco interviewing CT Fletcher, who's a power lifter. He broke a ton of records for a while. But anyways, some of these are really funny. I'm not going to read them out to you, but you remember these, Marco?
Absolutely. I love CT.
Those are so awesome.
I still watch him. Will is king.
Yeah.
Man. Oh man. He's so good.
You ain't that pretty, motherfucker.
Yeah, you ain't that pretty.
Oh, that's so funny. I mean, that one right there cracked me up too. I laughed out loud. Anyways, I just thought that was funny because I happened to notice it on my desktop the other day and I giggled about it, and you just brought it up. So anyway.